Hi, welcome to the After Hour. I am your host, Idol X, the Stud Goat. I had to run this shit all the way the fuck back because I was just streaming for like Lord knows how long and was having an audio issue. Didn't realize it because I was streaming and sharing the screen the whole time. But it's alright. I fixed it now. We in the game, coach. I'm just gonna go back and do some of the shit I already did, review, but now you guys can hear me because I wanted to give you guys an update on that story about Kimani Lateef. And I just had a shocking discovery myself that I fucking grew up with Darnell. That nigga was like family. He's my family's family, my cousin's cousin. I haven't seen them in years though. You think you know somebody. Evil comes in all shapes and forms. You can be knowing someone your whole life. A whole devil. It's a net right there. I'm trying to catch it, y'all. Y'all probably couldn't see it, but I did. If you would like to donate to this stream, go ahead and scan that QR code right there. Please and thank you. It's in anything, $1.50, whatever, to our cash app. Had to run it back. Okay. So his ass was found in Columbus today, though, they said. And they shot his ass. He's in the hospital currently. All right? He lived through it because he going to get punished, allegedly. So let's jump right into this. What the officer had to say.
I received a call we never wanted, was involved shooting. We went to scene to speak to one of our SWAT officers, a dedicated officer, highly trained, as you know, our Special Operations Bureau, my member. He's okay. Thank God he's okay. When I heard about this case, this was an individual wanted for homicide out of Toledo. I called my union counterpart in Toledo. I said, hey, good news, we have your guy. Your guy committed a murder, chose to fled to our town. I'll tell you right now, the wrong town to come to if you murder somebody. Our SWAT team will go out looking for you. This case is one of the most horrific cases I ever heard. This is a 14-year-old that was raped, had her hands cut off, and her throat almost cut off. This is an absolute animal that came into our town. I understand some of your editors won't let you print the word animal or view the word animal. If people are more offended to how I'm describing him, how he treated that girl, that's on them, not on me. Again, I'm glad our officers are okay. Our SWAT are the best of the best. We just send a message. You murder somebody, do not come to this town.
Yeah, he meant business. He fucking meant business. And then the candlelight. I showed that on the other one. But you guys couldn't hear me, but I didn't have submission. Sorry about that. Look.
Okay, we're gonna go into prayer, everybody, so everybody can bow their heads. Lord Heavenly, Lord Father, we come this evening. We come in your mercy. Lord, we come for some understanding and some peace.
Yes, Lord.
Lord Heavenly Father, we don't have the answer to why this is happening.
Yes,
but
Lord.
we know that you will take care of
Yes.
this situation. You are all power, almighty.
Yes.
She just was a vessel to us. She's returned back to you. She has soared her wings.
Yes,
She
Lord.
say, I'm free. When you look up, I won't complain.
Ma'am.
And she didn't complain. She's gone on to a better place. City of Toledo, we got to do better. We got to come together as a whole. It takes a village to raise these babies. I want this house down.
Yes.
I don't want to wait 3 months for this house to come down. I know that there is a further investigation. I want justice for this baby. She deserves justice. I don't care about Darnell Jones and what he's enduring in Columbus. I need you to bring that young man back here and let God take him on. Because the vengeance belongs to the Lord. It does not belong to us. This baby was loved and she will continue to be loved. So as we leave here today, don't be disencouraged, but be encouraged.
Yes.
Weeping come at night and joy will come in the morning.
Yes.
He'll never leave us or forsake us in our time of need. And we are in a time of need. They say a family that prays together stays together. So I want everybody to grab hands and tell somebody, you are loved.
Yes, Lord, you
And
are
you will
loved.
always be loved.
Always be loved.
She was loved. She was loved. Don't give up on your babies. Walk with your babies.
That's right.
I've lived here all my life,
Yeah.
and I've never seen anything like this.
Never.
I went through this with Brenda Novo. I hurt. I'm a grandmother. And everybody that played a role in this baby and what happened to this baby. I want justice.
Justice.
I want them to answer.
Yes, Lord.
No mother should have to go to bed at night knowing she got to lay her child. We entrust our system. We don't give it to Wade. We don't give it to our council. We give it to each and every last one of y'all standing out here, that our grandparents, that our mothers. If your children are trying to talk to you, if they're going through something, listen to them. Don't turn them away. Don't throw them out. She was trusted. She trusted somebody. And she was
Don't hurt to
failed.
listen.
She was failed. We're not going to look at CSB today and what they should or could have did. Right. Because
2 ears, 1 mouth for
there's
a
so many
reason.
beautiful babies out here that rely on us to keep this going. Amen. Wake up, the city of Toledo. We didn't make national news for good, for the good. We made it for the bad. It hurts. It hurts. My heart go out to the family. My condolences. As we leave here today, let us remember this beautiful baby. Don't ever forget. Don't let her name go. God bless.
God bless you. Thank you.
Yeah, that shit wild. That is some wicked ass work. Like, and to think I grew up with this man, like, it just don't feel real. I hate this. Make sure y'all send them prayers for Kimani Lateef. Oh look, somebody was trying to they was checking her family right here. Calling them some weird motherfuckers.
Stay in your safe zone. Them motherfuckers scared to leave the yard, cuz. They scared to leave the yard. We tell these hoes to come in the street, these motherfuckers won't leave the yard. Soft ass hoes, soft ass niggas. Your bitch ass family, y'all sweet nigga. We outside, stay in the safe zone. Bitch. Stay in your safe zone. Them motherfuckers scared to leave the yard, cuz. They scared to leave the yard. We tell these hoes to come in the street, these motherfuckers won't leave the yard. Soft ass hoes, soft ass niggas. Your bitch ass family, y'all sweet nigga. We outside, stay in the safe zone. Bitch. Stay in your safe zone. Them motherfuckers scared to leave the yard, cuz. They leave the yard. We tell won't leave the yard. Soft ass hoes, soft ass niggas. Your bitch ass family, y'all sweet nigga.
Wow. They had a picture of him in there, but I don't even think he's worthy showing on this stream. I deleted the last one. I streamed with him on it. Fuck him. But I mean, some people in the world probably don't want to know what he look like. Let's see. Because it was on the news feed. Let's see if it's still there. I mean, y'all seen the news clip of him, though, so really don't need to go that deep into the look up at that nigga. Let's go to that video about the lady finding fucking bodies underneath her ground. What the fuck was up with that? Right here. Oh, they not letting us click it now. So yeah. That's alright though. We're gonna go into this. Trump's segregation plan. How y'all feel about that? Let's see how they feel about it. It's pretty fucking funny. People and their opinions. Let's look at these reactions. What the fuck just happened?
Is to take over because anything.
Well, that's gonna be hard to do because there's a lot of mixed people and mulattoes these days, so I don't see how that would happen. But you know, ignorance will.
That means that segregation is now legal. Hello, segregation ban law.
What can you threaten black people with that we haven't already lived through before? Already couldn't go to your school. We already couldn't live in your neighborhood.
I said skipping.
We already couldn't shop in your store. We already had to sit in the back of the bus. We already filled out your jail. We already had our zip codes red. We vote suppressed. We already had our families separated. We already had.
Hey, you Pete, we trying to get into that real shit. This shit want to get the cutting up and lagging. We're gonna try it again, y'all. We're gonna try it again. Let's run it back.
Okay, breaking news, wake it up, because I don't see enough people talking about this. Trump has lifted the segregation ban, y'all. That means that segregation is now legal. Hello, segregation ban law has been.
What can you threaten black people with that already lived through before?
Got a point there.
We already couldn't go to your schools. We already couldn't live in your neighborhood. We already could shop in your store. We already had to sit in the back of the bus. We already filled out your jail. We already had our zip codes redlined. We already had our votes suppressed. We already had our families separated. We already had our men profiled. We already had our women objectified. What you think you gonna do new that's gonna be able to intimidate us? Black people got soundtrack music. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil.
That boy said we got soundtrack music.
It is their master plan to make you live in fear, so you don't fight back, so you don't lift up your voice, so you don't kick against the prick. Fear is the only weapon that white supremacy has.
So, bitch, if you gonna go and segregate us, hurry the fuck up. Did they give us a date when the segregation shit gonna start? Cause, bitch, I can go in the house and go pack my bags and get ready to leave right now. Cause, bitch, they actually think we give a fuck about being segregated. Y'all trying to trick us into getting these streets so y'all can go ahead and declare martial law.
I fucks with his energy. He came off raw as fuck. He said, y'all trying to trick us. Yo.
No. We will fucking leave. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck about no motherfucking segregation, bitch. We want our own neighborhoods. We want our own cars. We want our own makeup brands. We want our own clothing brands. We want it all. And we got it all. You bitches just stole it and put y'all motherfucking names on it. So, bitch, if you gonna go and segregate us, hurry the fuck up. If you gonna segregate us, hurry the fuck up. We ready to go. We tired of being around y'all, okay? If you want to segregate us, this is your one chance you could really do what the fuck you say you're going to do and segregate us. Please segregate us, bitch. The fuck? Segregate us.
Your one chance.
Segregation.
100% disagree.
Dead angry. Bring it back. I want to know where I'm not welcome, okay? Put them signs back up. Colors only, whites only. Let's do it, all right? Rip the Band-Aid off. Especially for a restaurant. Are you kidding me? Whites only? What do I want to do in there? What they got? Mashed potatoes, mayonnaise, hot dogs. Colors only. We got seasoning, turmeric, paprika.
Okay, I like this.
Okay.
You were saying that the black excellence.
Absolutely.
The segregation is to get
the colored excellence.
Okay.
Okay. What's the playlist in the whites only spot? They playing Carrie Underwood and Kid Rock. We playing Babyface and Diggable Planets. Ain't no overhead lighting. What are you talking about?
Wait, where am I going?
Colors.
Hell yeah.
Look at his hair. Talk about where am I going? That's the problem with North Africans.
That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. I'm in. 100% agree. Let's go.
Talk about where I'm going.
Oh, man. Yeah.
What happens to you in the summertime?
Where are we putting the Italians?
Listen.
I just want to know.
I don't need their food. I don't like tomatoes.
Okay, so they're going on the white side.
Black people spend over $1 trillion a year. I would love for the government to force us to spend it on our own people.
Boom.
They trying to threaten us with segregation as if our we're better off by ourselves anyway. Whoop-de-doo. Now y'all can't steal our ideas. Please be the catalyst to take over what's rightfully ours. Because anything you can do, you know we can do better. Oh, and let's not forget, black women are still the most educated demographic in the United States. But to think that all these tactics y'all doing is going to get us to get out here in March? No. Baby, we're going to pull up to them establishment and they talking about a black here and a white there. We're going to take our money elsewhere. As if the effects of Target was not a warning. You don't think the economy is going to be crashing without that good black dollar? Think again. Because believe it or not, we are the race that's spending the majority. So this is still a time for the black people to continue to be level-headed and relaxed. Just imagine of having 4 years of savings. Because at the rate it's going, this is not even going to last for 4 years. Because while they think in their head, it's putting them behind. And they looking to rage bait us for any reason to get up out in that field. And guess what? We're not going. We're not going. Sit back. Yeah, sit back.
Welcome back to Peace of Mind, everyone. I would love to hear your opinion down below. Let's have a conversation about this. Saw the news. Honestly, I wasn't surprised. Just as an immigrant, someone coming from Africa here, and I've been living here 20 years, I learned about segregation through America. In Africa, that just wasn't a thing. It was more different. Whereas here is very apparent. Black people, we never have ownership to our means of labor, right? So if we're going to have segregation now, I'm hoping that means more of us owning our own businesses and supporting each other, being able to create our own police system, being able to just govern ourselves without having to be on edge. Because since I've migrated to the U.S., it has been being on edge because we're having white people govern us and having to oblige by their feelings. So
I'm going to say this shit real quick. The federal government is now encouraging segregation. This is another tactic to get us people out there on them streets so they could do what they need to do. I don't think they have learned yet This fuck around and find out just really has not hit them yet. They don't get it. Black farmers are doing better than white farmers in Nebraska. Why? Because y'all racist and y'all think that we get handouts and we don't, because the black people really know how to fucking do it from the ground up, and y'all was the one getting the handouts and y'all ain't getting shit. Segregate this motherfucker. Y'all don't even know how to cook with more than black pepper and motherfucking salt. And y'all barely use that. Segregate this motherfucker, because y'all the ones out here wearing bonnets. Segregate this motherfucker, because y'all the one that's on this app talking about box braids came from Vikings. Segregate this motherfucker. Y'all the one talking about they not like us. Y'all really are not like us. Segregate this motherfucker, because honestly we did better when we was by ourselves. Y'all the one that came and fucked up everything when it was segregated. The difference is that back then we thought we was missing out on something. Y'all know that fucking viral meme of that man talking about, not the meme, the video of the protester from the civil rights movement talking about he sat down and ate that food and he was like, this is what the fuck we was protesting for. Segregate this motherfucker. Y'all want us to rage so fucking bad and we don't care.
Did Donald Trump just sign an executive order to bring back segregation? Baby, let me tell y'all something. We are our ancestors' wildest dream, first of all. Second of all, it's not going to work because we ain't our ancestors. Thirdly, we got money. So, white people, y'all can let this man fool y'all if y'all want to. Understand, we ain't at war with each other. We at war with Donald Trump. Y'all can mess up and find out. I'm telling y'all can mess up and find out that our money is green. And if y'all play with us, we ain't spending our money with y'all. And your business will be affected. I don't care. Baby, we gonna hit y'all pockets. Do you hear me? Either we can stand together or we can be divided, segregated. And baby, it's not going to be that nice. And furthermore, us black people, it's time for us to start sticking together. It's time for us to start spending our money with each other anyway. Go on now.
So they think black people really give a damn about segregation? Like, for real, for real? Like, we welcome that shit. Like, hello? We know the power of our black dollar. We ain't no fools. We are perfectly okay with that. I guarantee y'all business is gonna shut the fuck down, though. So fuck with it if you want to. We ain't suffering. You are. Like, we always got somewhere to shop, and half of the people are not gonna adhere to it anyway because of the fact that they know that their businesses are gonna go down. Ain't nobody finna do no stupid shit like that. And let me tell you something. If we going back to colored only bathrooms and white only bathrooms, our shit gonna be clean. Because one thing about black people, we some clean motherfuckers. So I don't know. Now I don't know about the other ones because the ones that I know that work with me don't even wash their motherfucking hands. So let's be honest. Like, I don't know what they think I don't know what they think they doing, but I'm here to tell them that they not doing what they think they doing. Because we ain't gonna be bothered whatsoever. As a matter of fact, run us all our shit back. Run us all.
I think it's absolutely hilarious how people are getting on this app and picking specifically non-black people. They're like, oh my gosh, you're bringing segregation back. What are you guys going to do? We're going to do absolutely nothing. What we told you guys 4 to 5 months ago we were going to do. This man's whole campaign was founded on the basis of racism, and everybody thought shit was sweet. And then he started putting y'all face, and they're like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Like, he's messing up the country. He's messing up. We told
Alright, let me get back into this shit. Dude was snapping though. He was funny.
We ain't gonna be bothered whatsoever. As a matter of fact, run us all our shit back. As a matter of fact, run us all our shit back.
I just think it's absolutely hilarious how people are getting on this app and panicking, specifically non-black people. They're like, oh my gosh, you're bringing segregation back. What are you guys going to do? We're going to do absolutely nothing. What we told you guys 4 to 5 months ago we were going to do. This man's whole campaign was founded on the basis of racism, and everybody thought shit was sweet. And then he started putting it in y'all's face, and they're like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Like, he's messing up the country. He's messing up. We told y'all that. We told y'all what was going to happen. And the 92% of us that voted for Kamala Harris, we're taking a break for the next 4 years. Y'all figure the shit out the best way you know how. I live in Alabama. Segregation ain't never went nowhere anyway. While we're on the conversation of segregation, if we truly want to get into that, we're going to need all of our amenities and luxuries back that nobody paid for on the back of our ancestors was back. That stoplight use every day, that refrigerator, that home security system, etc. We're going to need all that back. And then y'all can take custody of Lululemon.
They do bring back segregation. What's going to happen is that it's going to force our people back into our communities to live in our communities and be uplifted in our communities, and force them to stay out where they are. That's what's going to happen. What are you going to do when you go to Atlanta and you go to your favorite restaurant, didn't know it was white owned, and it says whites only? What do you do then? What do you do then? But then it's a possibility that our stuff might get vandalized if we say, oh, well, you know, it's blacks only. Only black people can eat here. Only black people can do this here. Only black people can do that here. You know, that's what's going to happen. And it's going to force us to be back into our own communities and build that wealth that we had back in the days. You know how our towns got, you know, massacred? I don't know if I can say that on this app. But you know how our towns got mutilated and taken out by these people because they were jealous? They got jealous that we were thriving harder than them? Huh? Yeah, that. So that's what's going to happen. Everybody's going to be back into being a part of their own communities. And I know, oh, I want to live in such and such a, I want to live, I know. But guess what? Do you know that neighborhood that you grew up in used to be that? A long time ago. Before segregation. So, I don't know. I didn't think in 37-year-old person that I would be concerned about a whites only sign coming up. My aunt told me about this back in the day. My father, who's from Mobile, Alabama, told me of segregation. Because his parents were slaves. Okay? I don't know. See what y'all think. That's a lot going on today.
Howdy.
She said, howdy.
Let's read your pregunta. Did you see they are encouraging segregation? Now listen, escuche. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Okay, ho? Listen, I don't want to be around a motherfucker who don't want to be around me, bitch. I don't want to be in spaces where them spaces don't want me in them, bitch. Okay? Listen, I am okay with that. I am 100% pro segregation, bitch. What we fucked up is we try to fit in where we don't belong. You understand? We meant to stand out. And see,
this bitch making the most sense out of all of them. I like the way she said. Dang. My mama always told me never want to be somewhere you ain't wanted.
Back in them 60s and that civil rights shit, bitch, that mingling amongst some bitch, that's where we fucked up, bitch. I don't mind drinking out of a black only water fountain, bitch. I don't want a white water, a white walker or a white motherfucker around me, bitch. You understand me, ho? So the feelings are absolutely the same, bitch. If you don't want to be around me, bitch, I don't want to be around you times 2, bitch. Double it. Spin that block. Double it, ho. I'm okay with that. So, yes, I don't want to be around nobody who don't want to be around me, bitch. That's okay with me. So, if you want to go ahead and segregate me, ho, bitch, I don't bring nothing to the table anyway. If you do, it's bland, bitch, and unseasoned and nasty, bitch. Tastes like piss. It's pissy. So, I'm okay, bitch. I stay on my side of town. The fuck? All you can do is come over here and way colonize, okay? Amen. And before I let y'all lint ball bitches go, let me say something else, bitch. The problem was equality, bitch. We wanted equality. Huh? Separate but equal. The equal part is where y'all fucked up at. That's what we wanted. I'm good with separate.
Hey, so we're removing the ban on segregated facilities. Everybody should be so thankful we're getting back to America. And now for all of you race baiters out there who say I don't do anything for the black or colored community, now you're gonna have your own entrances into buildings. You have your own waiting areas. You'll have your own drinking fountains. You'll also have your own place where your children can be discriminated against as well.
Damn.
Yes, as Black Trump supporters, we wanted this. Oh my gosh. Now I can be called colored again. This is making America great. As a Black Republican, I'm excited about this. You get it. Now go tell all your Black friends that this is a great thing that we're doing, because you're gonna have your own entrance and waiting area at every federal facility. Imagine when you go to the DMV, you have to wait in the colored section. That's gonna get you service faster by other people who are colored. Our Black Republican base is so thankful. Oh my gosh, just be so thankful. Now you have HUD where Black people belong, and on top of that, you're gonna have your own drinking fountains. I'm so happy for you, Black people.
One thing I'm grateful to be witnessing at the age of 28 is so many Black people across the diaspora knowing our worth in business, knowing our worth coming to community, just knowing that we're way more than a policy, way more than some guy self-hatred. Oh my Lord, I'm so grateful era where we as Black folks really, we know our power. I know majority of us are at ease knowing that if this policy do come into fruition, our goal is to actually build our community. Our goal is to actually finally start resting, healing, not just working hard to see other races self-actualize, but seeing our self-actualize, giving our parents a break to rest. Some of us have parents age 60 who are still working. So yeah, we're not worried. We've always have to be in the labor market. We've always had to be the one working and still getting our money back because we don't any means of production. I genuinely hope this means we get to have ownership of our labor, because we get to decide the price value for our services among each other, not some external entity that does not want to serve us, that does not want to humanize us. We shouldn't have to ask to be humanized.
Wow. Speechless. People was making it like sound good and bad. It was like pros and cons to that. Everybody's perspective, but I thought it was nice to hear everybody's perspective. And y'all know today's episode is sponsored by
Hey, are you struggling with awareness around your brand? Well, look no further. Now you can partner with me, the Stud Go, an influential brand ambassador. I work with some of the biggest brands you could think of, from your favorite alcohol to your favorite drinks to your favorite resorts. I do it all, and I want to help you create that same momentum around your brand. Some of the services that we offer are sponsored content creation, social media promotion, event hosting and appearances, product reviews and endorsements, as well as long-term brand ambassador partnership. So let's collaborate. Partner with me, the Stud Go, to help elevate your brand's credibility and visibility. I look forward to working with you.
And speaking of partner with the Stud Go, I'm gonna be at the Liquid Bar in Bowling Green this Friday. Pull up on me. shots on me. I'll be in the VIP bottle section, giving out free swag, merch, and white tea shots sponsored by Tito's Vodka. Come have a good time, and let's have a few back for Kimani, because that would have been her 14th birthday. So that's on me. Sponsored by the After Hour, y'all. Pull up. Let's see what YouTube got going on. I'm finna go send that video. They was saying fucking Zeus got people watching people that's been dead, and they ain't telling nobody about it, which is some weird ass shit. And y'all already know it's their birthday Mays. April 4th for Aisha Smith, Queen Isis book release. 10% off when you use code IDOL or Queen Isis.
Kitchen. We teaming up
Pull
with
up. Shots
After
on me.
Hour podcast, and because we did so well on the Blackout Friday, we want to bring it back again, y'all. We want to say thank you. It's our way of saying thank you. We want to get 10% off every fish meal, any fish meal. Come on in on Friday from 1 to 4, and also you got to use the code IDOL. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. From the bottom of our hearts, we just want to say thank you. Come back to the Blackout deal.
I promise I'll be back next week. Believe that. These people are the truth.
Yes.
I love them. Let's support them. Take care, y'all.
Y'all know what time it is. Best catfish in the city. Y'all need to make sure y'all pull up and go get y'all some. Rest in peace, beautiful lady. Brought to justice. I'm gonna show y'all this flyer real quick for the book release. Bring it in here real quick. Right here. That's where we gonna be promoting her book release, Queen Isis, the big one. The first 5 people, they get 5 free books for free. She gonna be there from 1 to 6. I'll be there from 3 to 6, streaming the After Hour. Shots on me with every purchase of any good fish meal. You get 10% off when you use code IDOL or Queen Isis. Right, the Maze Kitchen, y'all. Make sure y'all are in the building. All right, I'm finished watching this shit about them doing this weird shit on Zeus Network. Harvesting energy.
Can you please just hear me out? No, all work management platforms are the same. They take forever to learn, and in the end, nobody uses them. Monday to Can you just hear me out? No, work management platforms are the same. They take forever to learn, in the end.
Now, you guys, the family of Raina Dunlap is asking for answers after she recently
candidate to Lincoln, Nebraska. Now, he was
girl that supposedly was going out there to audition for Baddies or Baddies Gone Wild and made it back home to her people. They still don't know what happened to her. And nobody's coming to support from the network of Zeus. Something's
Amber J. Hefner, aka Savion Hopkins, aka the adult star / veneer tech. Let's talk about his unaliving. So on social media, he goes by J. Hefner. His name is Hopkins, and he is 24 years old. As far as I know, he is an adult actor, an Instagram model, and a veneer tech. Authorities are reporting that Savion caught a flight from Ontario, Canada to Lincoln, Nebraska. Now, he was in town for a party oven.
I remember
they don't
him.
have
He
all the
went
details
viral.
out there about what happened, but we do know that the incident happened around 1:30 and he was rushed to the hospital. He was then pronounced deceased around 5:30 this morning. Now, a lot of the articles that I read are slightly confusing. Some of them say that he was out there just protecting family members, and another one says that he was an innocent bystander. Either way, my heart goes out to the community and his family. This man is 24 years old and he has a 10-month-old daughter. His mom has a terminal illness, so he was helping her with his siblings. The family has posted a GoFundMe. They have detailed what they actually need help with. So if you are interested in helping, just go type in Jay Hefner or Savion Hopkins and you guys will find the GoFundMe. As a reminder for people, their family members are on social media, so try not to speculate too much about why and what. Let's just wait for the authorities to let us know.
I'm sitting here minding my business, getting like starting to watch the new Eric Mena show, the 2A show, whatever, because I see the dude on there with the drink, so I'm like, who is that? The man is dead already, and I'm just now watching the show. Who did it? Is he locked up? Why would you ever do that? And they probably are ugly. Who killed the man?
Yeah,
He was the one that was doing the veneer tech stuff and all that. He's gone, y'all. Like I just became a fan more within 60 seconds. Like they really take good ones, Lord. What the hell? Who did that to that man? God damn, he's fine.
Now, you guys, the family of Raina Dunlap is asking for answers after she was recently found deceased in an abandoned home in Cleveland, Ohio. So Raina has always had a huge social media presence for years on Twitter and Instagram. So her family is saying that she may have been in Cleveland while they were filming Baddies.
Was filming in Cleveland. They were going to clubs that were very close to the locations where she was purchasing stuff. She wanted to be on this show. She knew she had met Natalie Nunn before. She had Taziki on her lives that she used to either host on Twitter or Instagram. She knew Scarface. She knew a lot of people, and she's following where the baddies were because she wanted to try to get on this show. My heart know that somebody was with her when she died and somebody left her.
So we are not in no way accusing anyone from Zeus or Baddies, but her family is trying to find information because she was found deceased in Cleveland, Ohio while she was following this show. So her mother is saying that she is from Maryland. She does not have a history of drug abuse, and she does not know her exact whereabouts from November to January. When she was found deceased in that abandoned house, she did not have any of her belongings on her, including her phone. Now, at this point, her family just wants any information that anybody may have. Now, as always, make sure you blow this up, share this, let's get some information in this case, and let's get her family some answers.
Alright, I'm gonna do this as fast as I can. Unfortunately, this is my friend. Her name is Raina. Raina has been missing since November, December. As of Friday last week, her body was found in an abandoned home in Cleveland, Ohio, with none of her belongings. No phone, no ID, nothing, no wallet. We have no idea how long she was there alone. We have no idea who she was with. We have no idea how this happened. And her mom is seeking our help to find answers. If anyone knows anything, please reach out to her mom. Her Twitter is right there below. There are other people that have covered my friend's story so far, but there has not been enough on this case. And at this point, my friend is very well known as the Nude Queen on Twitter. We are just looking for any additional information that can help us figure out what happened to her. Sorry. So if anybody could just point us to the right direction. If you want to be anonymous, you can go on her mom's page. She has the anonymous hotline. It would be greatly appreciated. At the end of the day, all the disgusting comments on Twitter, that is somebody's baby. And at the end of the day, we're all not perfect. So please don't come on my page and say, she said this, she said that, because guess what? We all have said and done some things. And this is not the time nor the place. Especially when we're trying to figure out what happened. So I would appreciate if people just be respectful on my posts.
To get started in data analytics, you don't need previous experience or a degree. The Google Data Analytics Certificate will teach you to code in R, to code in SQL, data visualization, and learning how to problem solve.
And the worst part of it all that I heard is that a lot of time, and Krishan said this, I hope I could find the clip, but I don't think I did find the clip. She says that Zeus Network will literally go out of their ways to find already arguing with in real, having problems with in real life, put them in the show for them to attack each other. Because what do you mean? I thought this was a scripted show. I thought it was like you meet random girls, while you're in the house, trouble starts, and you get into it, right? But you mean to tell me they're going outside and finding your enemies and put them on a show where it's like supposedly there's security there, but security doesn't really help you for real, because the security guards allegedly was on the Tokyo Tony show looking for love, and after they didn't end up together clearly, because Tokyo Tony is still not with any of them, or I think she's single. I don't know. She said she was married. I don't know. But now he's the security guard for the show. I'm confused. And what a lot of people don't notice too is that a lot of people think that Lemmy owns Zeus Network. He's only the CEO of Zeus Network, but he's not the owner of Zeus Network. So in my opinion, the owner of it is Amanda, and Amanda is a white woman, and based on how the show is degrading black women. We already have a stereotype. Well, no, look, black women already have a stereotype. That's already, but they're basically putting in the forefront on national television, showing black women fighting 24/7, drunk on alcohol, because alcohol is spirits. So when they drink, you can see how they transform into somebody else when they start fighting. Freaking Krishan, imagine your own sister is finding other girls in the same show to come and fight you because of something you said. Yes, her sister was wrong, but what do you mean you're getting strangers to come and beat up on your sister on a national television?
This is all black network, right?
No, they're not. That's what they say. Amanda Curry is owner of Zeus.
What?
She's a white woman.
No.
She works with SAG, and she's a pretty nice person. Yeah. No, they're not black
Learn something
owned.
new every day.
They're really running with that narrative.
No, all you gotta do is type it in, fucking Google, Amanda name will come up.
Yeah, it just
I'm done.
look a little dick. Shit, so
They told me that too until I found out. They
Zeus Network. So I just wanted to look more into the Zeus Network platform because I see they're having a lot of success and that's a growing platform. And I'm seeing clips everywhere. I'm like, this is a very successful show. So this is Lumel Plummer, right? The founder, the CEO of Zeus Network. And I'm looking like, dang. And he's been in the television business and industry for a while. Also, his mother and father was in the television broadcasting industry as well. And that's very interesting, right? I looked up how much, I'm like, man, that show was blowing up clips we've been seeing. And then they had the Blueface Rashawn era. But I looked up like how much did they make in 2024? How much income did they gross? And it's disclosed. It's disclosed. So they don't even show how much they earn as far as the baddies show. I was trying to look how much money did they make off of baddies in 2024. They don't disclose it. But then this is Pops. This is father right here. Right. Glenn Plummer. And I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. Go do your research on Glenn Plummer. Just look who funded him. What they say, follow the money. Zeus Net.
Hey everybody, my name is Sam, aka Sambucha, and I'm a YouTuber who makes variety content ranging from challenges to gaming to pretty much anything. Ideation is by far the biggest time spent for my creative process. A cool example of it that just was created out of air was...
Okay, y'all, I'm finally ready to tell my story about this baddies audition. Don't mind my hair. I just woke up from a long one. All right, so this is how it went. I went to the baddies audition with one of my homegirls. She's from New York. I met her in New York. She flew up here for the audition. She has been on a few of the audition episodes. She always get a tick. She never made it to the next round. Y'all might know her. Her name is Monet. She be on now that's TV like on South Central Baddies or something, I think. But anyway, boom. She told me like we need to be there early. I do this all the time. We need to get to 8 or 9 p.m. because the line gonna get crazy and ooh. So we get there at like 9 o'clock in the morning. The line was really just starting, but it was starting to pick up or whatever. So we in the line, she told me what we need to bring. We brought chairs, we brought speakers, we bought water, we bought whatever. We DoorDash food in the line, all that. So when we got in the line, they like, fuck it, we finna go to the front of the line. We ain't about to wait back here. So I guess we act like we was finna go to the bathroom and we just went to the front of the line and nobody ain't do shit about it. So they told us we were supposed to come in at 12 o'clock or 30. So like I told you, I got there at 9 o'clock. So I'm like, okay, 3 hours. Sun's starting to come out. It's getting a little hot. You know, people get bothered, irritated. We getting drunk in the line. They kept on coming around with the cameras and stuff like that. People had their bottles or whatever. But like they barely came around with water until way after when people was already mad as fuck, passing out, all type of shit. So boom, they didn't open the doors till 5 p.m. Not 12 o'clock, 5 p.m. So when we go in there, we get our numbers and stuff or whatever for who we, with our Zeus number. And then they told us all go in this auditorium. Now the auditorium is 2 sides and they giving all these people all these numbers and stuff like that's going to be like the type of order or something they going to go in. But the numbers had nothing to do with nothing. So people hot and bothered. They finally gave waters out here and there in the line. We finally came in the building about to pass out. People that passed out literally in that line. When we get in the building, like, bitches was already fighting the line. They telling us, like, we can't open the door until we get another fight. Until we get enough fights, enough content, we can't start the auditions. So that was in the line. Then when we get in the building, they were like, it's free game once you get in the building. It don't matter. Y'all could just fight all y'all want. So when we got in the building, literally people was fighting left and right, every which way, everywhere you look, everywhere you look. And I just keep hopping on the tables, just watching every fight. Part 2. So it's this one guy walking around, like, tapping people on the shoulder, whispering. after they didn't get into an altercation or whatever, or I guess just motherfuckers that he feel like he got a little pick. So it was a gay boy or whatever. So he was going around whispering, telling people, I guess, to go up to the VIP. Now, I already supposed to been in the damn VIP because I know Jonathan. Jonathan told me he was going to come down there and get me, just texting when I get there. And my friend Monet also had a plug with the VIP because she always be on baddies. So my phone had died and I was with my other homegirl. So Monet, when she told me, like, girl, you got to stay with me. You moving around doing too much. But we in my city, so of course I'm going to be moving around doing too much. So she disappeared somewhere and her ass ended up going up there. Boom. So the people that was going up to VIP, they basically go straight to the main stage with Natalie and them like that. Everybody in the auditions downstairs, they gonna have to fight their way out for one, just to get to the first panel of people. Now when they kept telling people, sit down, stand up, sit down. They didn't know what the fuck they were trying to tell people. They wasn't letting nobody out. My friend Bree literally had to fight her way out, go to 4 different doors. They like, we not letting nobody out. She cutting the fuck up on their ass, finally got out. They was not trying to let nobody out. It was like a jail in there. It was crazy. They had all the doors locked. Everybody just going crazy. The concession stand closed like 30 minutes after we got in there. So people started breaking into the damn concession, stealing drinks and stuff because motherfuckers was thirsty, irritated, hungry, all type of shit. So when they actually start the auditions, you would just see the door open here and there, and they just pull 3 girls out of something and close the door. So they never had no structure. They never had no setup of how they was doing that shit. They literally was just randomly pulling girls, whoever was close enough to the door. So when I peeped that, I told my friend, like, come on, girl, we about to make our way out of this bitch. Because I was about to leave so many times, but I'm like, you already been here all fucking day, standing in line since 8, 9 a.m. You might as well just stick it out, see what the fuck it is, you know? And I only came to pop my shit. I never wanted to be on that show. I don't have to wake up fighting bitches all day, every day. That's slow. I came to pop my shit, be on TV. I met Lemmy, the CEO, and everything. I did what I came to do.
Be on the slow.
So once we see them open the doors, whatever, I'm grabbing her. We latched up in the arms, like, you know, latched up like this. I'm like, come on, we about to get out of here. Every time the door opened, everybody started pushing towards the door, trying to get out and shit. And I was pulling her ass right through them crowds, like, come on, we got to get through this. We about to get out of here. That shit was crazy as hell, like hectic as hell, head hurt, everything. So this is about 10 o'clock at night when the auditions actually start. So once we finally got pulled out of that motherfucker after hell and hot fucking water, we got to stand in some more lines so we can go be in front of our panels or whatever. I had one in front of Jayla, Tasiki, Bobby, Tinkerbella. Was Biggie up there? Or Meatball? It was one of them. I don't know. But I know when I got up there, they was doing 6 people at a time. So when I got in my 6 people group, I'm like, oh, I'm about to kill this. Like, I was in a group with a bunch of...
They was doing 6.
You feel me? And I'm like, yeah, this ain't shit. So when we get in front of them, they like start from the left to the right. I'm the last person on the right. They like start from the left, tell me what makes you a baddie. The girl get to saying, I feel like ain't nobody fucking with me. I'm a baddie because da-da-da-da-da. And then she like, oh, ain't nobody fucking with you. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing about that. So the girl to the right instantly like, oh, I'm fucking with you. What? That was just a whole manipulating scheme. They was trying to get people roused up to get that fight. You feel me? So them bitches got to fighting. Then the friend on the next to her jumped in too. So 2 bitches was fighting her. They breaking shit. They doing all this. So while they fighting, I just cut and start talking to Jayla and them. I'm like, it's Costa Rica, Big Rick, Eastside Princess, you know. She like, Look right back at the fight. Like, y'all not here for no y'all not looking for nobody else to hear pop they shit or show what the fuck Detroit got to offer. Y'all came here from some scuttered ass, bum ass, red ass bitches. Like, that's all. So they knocking shit over, breaking shit, breaking the set. So they are like, all right, next group. I'm like, I didn't get a chance to pop my shit. She like, you popped your shit enough. J-Love, Squidward looking ass. Like, bitch, no, I didn't. I should pop you in your shit. Fuck is you talking about? That's why they be making people mad like that. They trying to do that. It was so bad bitches in there looking like that one Buff song, Detroit Ready, you feel me? And got sent home because they wasn't in there fucking fighting bitches, kissing trainees. They had the trainees was in there fighting. Bitches like literally fighting trainees, 2, 3 girls at one time. This grown ass man in here swinging. Like, what? It was just all over the place. When I say it was so demonic, and it's like it made me look at the show differently because I watched this shit all the time. But just to see the real person is like how y'all traveling from city to city
I don't
and
watch
just
Love and Hip
making
Hop. That's
every
why
fucking body mad in their city, and then y'all leaving, and now all these
I
people
created
pissed
Pretty
off
Little
from yesterday.
Hustlers.
And I say the city was in an uproar for like 2-3 days. Bitches was beefing with each other because they fought at the baddies thing. Motherfuckers was falling out. People I know was leaving out on stretchers and gurneys, going to the hospital. Motherfuckers was in there with broken noses, all type of shit, just to not get picked. They not finna pick none of them people from the auditions. They got their own whole roster of people that they picking, and they might pick 1 or 2 people from them auditions. So all that shit was irrelevant, and it was very fucking demonic. And it took me like a week to get my energy back right and get my spirits back in order, because that type of shit will throw you the fuck off. And it took me this long to make the video because I really didn't even care to talk about this shit because it's just draining. Now it's just like, this all y'all could do? Fight? Argue? Y'all don't have shit to do. Y'all don't have no goals. Y'all don't have nothing set up. Nothing like that. Shit is not what the fuck it's cracked up to be. And I would never in my life go do no more of them bitches ever again.
You guys are just not gonna believe this. This man in this video, like, basically just gave us the cure to most diseases on this world. Something that your doctors, like, can't even tell you. Make sure you save this video and share it to people like your friends and because I don't know how much for.
To reduce diseases in this entire world, and I'm talking all diseases, cancers, heart disease, gut issues, even as simple as indigestion and heartburn. Simply supplement magnesium every day at 500 milligrams.
If you guys didn't know, magnesium is so essential for every single thing that we do in our body, and most of us just are deficient in it. Have our health issues, but this stuff, people with insomnia, is great for you. If you have a lot of joint pain too, it will help to reduce any inflammation inside your body. And what I'm about to show you has some of the richest sources of magnesium ever known in this whole world. Nothing else can beat the amount of magnesium that is inside this substance, as well as also.
Did I just find my cure? Y'all know I got sleeping something. I don't be sleeping. That's why I created the AfterHour podcast. Wow. Fucking simple ass magnesium. Who knew? Who knew? I'm about to have to try this. 2:25 in the morning. Shout out to my night owl. Still record with me. Hey now, say now. We live at AfterHour.
The other minerals that our body needs. Like, the substance is that powerful that they're even banning it in 63 countries. That substance is shilajit. This will strengthen your immune system, rid your body of all mucus and toxins, low inflammation, and significantly lower blood pressure. Like, just try taking this supplement for 2 weeks straight, and trust me, your life, your health will triumph. I have links for you, the raw and most authentic version of Shilajit in my bio, in case you want to just buy it. Don't ignore this message and start taking care of your health, especially in 2024.
Do you know what's really fun? Making a website on with
500 milligrams magnesium a day. That's what he said.
That do epic stuff from.
Welcome back, y'all, to the Dark Theory Part 4. 1, 2, and 3. Scroll through my page and find it. If you find it, you find it. If you don't, you don't. But I'm gonna give y'all a recap. In Part 1, we talked about Christina from GC9 and Betty's ATL story with the CEO about allegedly he used to lock Christina in the room for several hours at a time until she submitted and allegedly performed sexual acts towards him. In Part 2, we talked about Stunner Girl and what she had to say in her interview, which we will touch on that again. And in Part 3, we talked about the Biggie and Smiley situation, about how allegedly Zeus allowed EBT Food Stamp to break contract and go through Biggie's stuff. And we talked about the Smiley situation, to where she had asked the Zeus cameraman to leave because she wanted to change in privacy, and he would not leave. She had to ask multiple times for that man to finally leave so she could get some privacy, and you could tell she looked disturbed. As we start Part 4, today I will be taking y'all through the journey of the upcoming Baddies episodes. As we know, the Baddies on Baddies East are on their way to Jamaica, and Natalie and Scotty get into it again.
So disrespectful to me. All the girls are disrespectful to you. It's been fucking season. You're a fucking liar.
Now, it is unclear why they had got into it. Speculation has been going around because at the time, like I discussed in the other parts, Stunner Girl was into it with the Zeus and the CEO, and she was exposing them at the time. Which she exposed the CEO of allegedly doing stuff with the cast members, Scotty and Razor. Although she didn't say their names, when, you know, the internet did their investigation, we see matching outfits to where Scotty was twerking and the CEO of Zeus, Lemon Pepper, was standing behind her. Stunner Girl put the caption, creep ass nigga. Also with Razor, if y'all remember in Baddies West, when Razor was drunk, she screamed out to Scotty, ha ha, I took your nigga. And Scotty was like, what nigga? We were all confused at the time. Fast forward to recently. Scotty was on IG Live. She has said her and Natalie fought over food.
I want to say she tried to fight me over some food, but she gonna say something else. She gonna say over food? Mad at me for something else. But it was over food.
Shout out to the young lady who DM'd me her thoughts, because this is what had my thoughts thinking as well. Scotty says Natalie and her fought over food. Let's think about food. Food also eats. Eating could be, you know, anything, you know what I'm saying? It could be a metaphor. When I eat, we all eat. Which is what? Referring to money. How does Natalie Nunn eat? How do the baddies eat? Zeus. That's how the baddies get their money, you know, being on this network appearance. That's how Natalie makes her money, and how the baddies. So, like we discussed in our other parts, there was an alleged comment that said pretty much Natalie, you know, is aware that Scotty and the CEO is, you know, allegedly doing things, sexual acts, and this is, Natalie uses it as a to keep one up on the CEO. Some of y'all are probably thinking, oh, just a comment. It was a comment. But in part one, we talked about how Christina also went through the same thing. And when she was talking with the conversation with Rocky, Christina asked Rocky, what did Natalie Nunn tell us? Go make them happy. Christina asked Rocky, what does that mean? Rocky said, go fuck them and suck them and get whatever they want.
Wow.
And just like in part one, when Christina leaked the phone call of her and Chance.
Didn't know that.
Chance basically told, like, the whole time she was going through some fucked up shit with the CEO of Zeus, Lemon Pepper. So, which of course that also puts into perspective that the allegations and rumors possibly could be true. Tying it back to what Scotty recently said on her live, like I said, how does Natalie eat? They eat through the monies, through Zeus Network. So food would be a synonym or reference or whatever to money, their bag, what they got going on, the opportunity. It can mean a lot of things. Let's not forget what girl said in her interview.
Something to this you gonna get on this show, cause that looks crazy.
All I can say if people be wondering why there'd be like, okay, say two girls are fighting and you're watching it and you don't understand why, 9 times out of 10 it's over that. Like, yeah, it'd be like a lot of fights y'all don't understand. Why are these, like, where did this fight come from? They just immediately fighting like.
And like I had said, when they're in Jamaica, this is the time Stunner Girl was into it with the Zeus Network and was exposing all those videos. And for Stunner Girl to know all that stuff, Natalie knows, hey, she had to get it from somebody. If it wasn't from me, it wasn't from the CEO, it had to be from who other than Scotty with the body. So that is why there is speculation that that is the reason why Natalie Nunn and Scotty are really fighting. Because Natalie realized that Scotty told Stunner Girl, you know, what was really going on. And it's not far-fetched because Christina went through the same thing. Watch part 1, 2, and 3 together.
The Zeus CEO,
There's a lot of parts.
That man, I don't know, y'all. He seems some kind of foul. I don't know. I don't have no facts, nothing. But Stunner Girl be dropping some things, and Krishan dropping what she did about choking him up. I just feel like that man is foul, and he is going to bring Zeus Network down. Natalie probably gonna fall with him. Rolly, all of them. That's really them lapdogs. They all gonna fall with him. But I don't know what it's gonna be. You know, the alleged things. There's plenty of alleged rings of things that they may be doing, but I don't know what's really going on over at Zeus. But I can tell it's something dark, something scary, something criminal, allegedly likely. But that network is not gonna last through this whole year. I cannot see Zeus Network still standing strong at the top of 2025. Do you?
Diagnosed bipolar.
Out of all this keep coming out.
It's been that way since like before I came to Atlanta, so like 2012, 2013. I used to take medicine.
Just
is going to end up with a Rico. Mark my words. Matter of fact, you don't have to mark my words because all of this is alleged, but in theory, they're going to get fucking Rico. So by now, all seen the live with Stunner Girl. There's no way that you haven't seen it. She's airing everybody out, and she put those text messages on Twitter, those screenshots, and they were pretty damning. They revealed a lot about what's going on with Scotty and Anna and Lemon Pepper. All of these people that we didn't know was going on before. I mean, we had a theory, but I think that Stunner Girl really blew the lid off the case. She was our main detective in this case. And if you've been watching this series, well, my series, The Bullshit Express, for a while, you know I'm not the biggest fan. And I saw Stunner Girl, but I never called the girl. Damn it, my light don't went out. Hold on. The part that is most damning is the concept that Scotty allegedly is having her rent paid instead of being paid for the show, and that Lemuel Plummer is mostly casting women that he can sleep with on these shows for access to, I guess, the platform that the show buys. That means it's creating an environment in which you have to sleep with him to get on the show, which is what? Illegal. On top of that, Stunner Girl's accusations make it seem like Natalie is a madam, and she's recruiting girls for Lemuel Plummer in addition to sleeping with him, which is what? Illegal. And I'm not claiming to be a lawyer, nor is this legal advice, but if I was on Zeus's team, I would lawyer up. And one thing that doesn't make anybody look any more innocent is Zeus's willingness to do propaganda against people who speak out against them. For instance, Krishan was talking about how she wasn't being paid what she was worth, or not being offered what she was worth, and therefore she's not coming to the Baddies East reunion. In response to that, it is clear that Lemuel Plummer contacted all of these people and had them post, oh, Zeus always clears our checks, Zeus always takes care of us. And it was obvious to the people following these accounts, Zeus Hottest Tea and Zeus Hottest Tea 2.0, they're owned by Zeus. Not only was Zeus Hottest Tea the first people on the scene to see all of these screen grabs of people saying that Zeus always pays them, Zeus takes care of them. They were never on the scene to repost Stunner Girl screenshots. They never reported on it. Why don't you want to talk about that? If you're really Zeus's hottest tea, this is the hottest tea that's out. Where is it? And if you, as a CEO and founder, are willing to create your own media sources so that you can control the media that comes out, how are we to assume that you would not abuse your power in terms of casting and in terms of participation with these women? And the accusations about what these work environments include, it's pretty damning, and it's what? Illegal. And the accusations about how he treats Natalie, and thus how what? Illegal. So allegedly, I'm almost certain they're going to get cracked down on soon.
I just got paid $60,000 for my car crash.
Had a motherfucker try to have me in that same similar type of situation. I don't work with them now. But ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all have a good night. God bless.